everyone. I'm Dr. Mike Reed from Chiropractic Masters, and this is Dr. Matt Luke. And name of your company, Matt?
DC Income.
DC Income. And here we are down at beautiful Turks and Caicos in March 2013. Wishing all of you were here with us. You know, Matt, I consider you the social media king because I've seen how you use this technique to teach doctors how to draw more new ones into their practice, how to increase their revenue. If I were to ask you, Matt, for the doctors out there that might be starting on a smaller budget, what would you recommend these doctors do to get themselves up and going?
Yeah, that's a great question, Mike. Some of the first things that you can do as a chiropractor or a professional to get moving forward using social media is obviously create a Facebook account if you already have one. More specifically, you want to create a Facebook fan page for your chiropractic practice. But it's important to note here that the strategies that I teach regarding social media are very multi-layered. It's a multidisciplinary approach because there's no one magic bullet. Facebook is a powerful tool for you as a chiropractor to get exposure, traffic, and new patients. But we like to combine that with Twitter, YouTube, and also Google Places, etc., because there are many areas where you need to infiltrate the market, and you just want to be that dominant force so that it doesn't matter where a prospective patient goes to look for you, whether it's on Facebook, whether it's on Google, YouTube, or Twitter, they see your content, they see your website, and they see you as a valuable resource and or a center of influence that they can trust. Facebook is a great way to start, and you know, as you start to build your fans list or your fans and your audience on Facebook, always give them valuable information. Remember that not everyone actually gives a damn about health. I know that's something that you and I would like to think is true, but the truth of the matter is there are several different personality types on Facebook, and you need to appeal to all of those with your status updates. So that's critically important. And another thing that you want to really be aware of nowadays, since Facebook went public and has become more of a business, the average person that sees your status update is going to be probably 1/5 of your entire fan base or your audience, right? So you need to run what's called a promoted post to actually get your status update so everyone can see what you're talking about. That's just key information. The other thing that I'd recommend you do today in your business is start with YouTube, right? YouTube is very, very powerful, and that's why we're shooting this video right now, so you can get some valuable information that will grow your practice, but you can actually get to know, like, and trust us. If I had to say one thing over the last, my God, 7 years that's been responsible for me getting into the chiropractic market, becoming an industry leader, as well as locally and in a couple other places, it's been video. When I first started, I sucked, right? And you probably suck too, but that's okay. Just get out there and start doing it. Speak to the camera like you're speaking to a patient. Your videos only need to be maybe 2 to 3 minutes in length. At maximum, we don't want to drown people in miscellaneous information. And the average user has only an attention span of a couple minutes, so make sure you only keep your videos to a couple minutes. And then have some beautiful scenery. Obviously, you can shoot it with a beach in the background, but shoot it from different areas of your office. Make sure the lighting is good. Make sure you have a tripod or a still hand behind the camera. The worst thing that you want to have is the camera wobbling all over the place. So keep those tips in mind, and you'll be able to shoot high-quality videos. Even the technology nowadays is relatively affordable. You can get some great quality for under $200, which is great. Even your iPhone or a laptop, iPad, the quality and resolution is fine there. So Facebook and YouTube, that's where you want to start. And then from there, you can always expand on other things.
Now, a lot of doctors that I coach, Matt, are sometimes averse to social media because they see it as too confusing. And a lot of doctors don't get involved. They're holding on to old techniques like yellow pages and things like that, which, I recommend they just ditch if it's not getting a return investment, at least 4 to 1. So if doctors want to get started, a lot of doctors need a coach or they need somebody that can help them get their social media going. What would you recommend for a doctor in that position?
That's another great question. You can haphazardly go onto Facebook right now, and you can start bringing patients through the office. Really, it's not too difficult, but where I think a lot of doctors get tripped up is they think because an overwhelming amount of social media is, quote, free, that you don't need professional help, which couldn't be further from the truth. What we've done at DCIncome.com is we've distilled everything that you need to know for your chiropractic practice and taken out all of the other 90% that you don't. The social media can be a huge time suck.
Right.
I mean, huge time suck. if you're not careful. So we've given you everything that you need, and I've actually put it into my flagship training, Social Media Elite. So there are several hours of trainings that you get access to. You learn what to do, what not to do, but you also learn from somebody that's actually built a chiropractic practice using social media. What I teach is not theory, it's not fluff. You get exactly what will produce tangible results, increase your traffic, increase your Google rankings, and then bring patients through the door. Our top doctors get over 30 new patients per month just using social media and the internet. So really the sky is the limit. Now,
30 new ones. So I got to pause here because I want you guys to think of this. It's called return on investment. If your case average is only $1,000 per patient, that's $30,000 a month. That's like almost $400,000 a year. So I want you guys to consider what he's saying is getting professional help. If doing it on your own isn't working, which usually doesn't, by getting professional help, I mean, you could just exponentially grow your new patient flow, and one new patient pays for probably 2-3 times over.
Yeah, I mean, even if you had an extra couple patients per month just from what you learn through my trainings, your income will exponentially grow. But the bottom line is, you as a doctor, you want to serve as many people as possible, and to do that, you need an effective strategy. So that's what we put together at dcincome.com. And by the way, if you haven't been to my blog, I've got hundreds of free trainings that you can access right now that will grow your practice, get you more traffic, and allow you to reach and serve more, and ultimately to be able to take your knowledge and skill set and affect more people. It's one thing to impact, patients on a local market, but in my personal opinion, chiropractors think way too small. We have a message that can serve the masses, right? So what I show you how to do is to take that information, to package it up into whether it's ebooks, iPhone applications, coaching, consulting programs, seminars, and to really impact and affect the masses. So if that's something that you're looking to do, I'd love to help guide you through that process, and you can check out dcincome.com for the step-by-step guides and everything that you need to know in terms of social media marketing.
And next year, Matt, we're going to have the Ultimate Chiropractic Adventure Mastermind down in Dominican Republic. So if you like the scene behind us, the beach and the sun, you want to join us for 3-4 days of learning in the morning, playing in the afternoon, partying and masterminding at night. It'll be an event you will not forget. But here's one thing we're going to promise. We're going to deliver the goods on what Matt is, I believe, the king in chiropractic on the social media, internet-based marketing. I will teach you the blueprint for success on marketing in and outside your practice. And together, you're going to walk out of this weekend, we'll probably guarantee with probably $50, $100, maybe $150,000 worth of extra income that's going to compound itself over the years and last your lifetime.
It'll change your life.
So if they want to find out about the weekend, we're going to leave the link right underneath here, and you'll be able to go to that, sign up. We're going to probably limit it to about 50 doctors. You can bring your spouse, you can bring your kids. We're going to have a good time down in Dominican Republic.
Yeah, sounds good. All right, guys. Great speaking with you.
Have a great day.